The story begins with two American soldiers named Isaac and Matthews. The year is 2007, when the war between Iraq and America had already ended. But despite that, Isaac and Matthews were sent to Iraq to keep an eye on the construction of a pipeline because they had received information that an Iraqi sniper named Juba was killing the American workers working at the site. Both of them reached the location and lay hidden among the bushes, searching for their enemy. 20 hours passed, but still they did not see any movement, nor was there any sign of Juba. Because of the unbearable desert heat, Matthews began to lose his patience. By now, he even felt that maybe there was no sniper here at all, and someone had given them wrong information. He told Isaac that they should move further ahead and investigate the area, but Isaac said that doing so would be foolish, because if Juba was really there, he would never let them live. Matthews replied that if Juba was actually here, then in these 20 hours, either he would have seen them or they would have seen him. And as for the dead bodies lying around, Matthews believed that Iraqi looters had killed those people. But Isaac corrected him and said that all of those people had been killed with perfect headshots, which was not the work of looters, but of a professional sniper. Still, Matthews was not convinced, but he decided to wait for a few more hours. Time passed again, but there was still no sign of danger. Finally, Matthews lost his patience and decided to go check the construction site. He asked Isaac to cover him while he moved forward with his gun. When Matthews reached the site, he saw a pile of bodies all around, some of American soldiers and some of American workers. There, Matthews also found a radio and picked it up. Just then, Isaac's rifle scope became blurry, and he couldn't see Matthews properly. He quickly informed Matthews and asked him to return, but Matthews laughed and said he had told Isaac many times to get a better scope, but Isaac never listened. Isaac replied that this scope belonged to their dear friend Dean, and that's why he always kept it. Dean had been their old friend who was killed during the war, and this scope was Dean's last memory. After this, Matthews carefully examined the bodies and was shocked to see that every single person had been killed with perfect headshots. Now Matthews realized that Isaac was right. This was definitely the work of a professional sniper, and only one man could shoot with such accuracy, Juba. Matthews told Isaac about this, and Isaac warned him to return immediately, or he too would join the dead. But Matthews ignored him and stood in the open to try to figure out the sniper's direction. Isaac begged him not to, but it was already too late. The sniper shot Matthews in the stomach, and he collapsed to the ground. Seeing this, Isaac rushed forward to save his comrade, zigzagging to avoid enemy fire. But before he could reach Matthews, the sniper shot him in the leg. Isaac had no choice but to leave Matthews there and crawl to cover behind a wall. Matthews, bleeding heavily, told Isaac to contact the base and call for backup. Isaac checked his wound, tied a bandage to stop the bleeding, and took out his radio. But before he could use it, a bullet from the sniper destroyed the radio's antenna. Helpless, Isaac watched Matthews struggle to reach his gun. Isaac warned him to stop moving, because if the sniper saw that he was still alive, he would shoot again. But Matthews didn't listen and tried anyway, only to pass out from pain. Now Isaac realized they were badly trapped with no way out. He tried to stay calm and even attempted to dig the bullet out of his leg, but the pain was so intense that he fainted. Hours later, he woke up to faint noise on the radio. Believing it was the U.S. Army trying to contact him, Isaac happily reported the situation and requested backup. But the officer on the radio told him that in such a vast desert, it would be impossible to locate him, so he should either stand up or fire in the air to reveal his position. Hearing this, Isaac became suspicious because such instructions went against protocol. Listening carefully to the man's accent, Isaac realized that he wasn't American at all. He was the sniper who had shot them. The sniper had tapped into Isaac's radio frequency and was now toying with him. Isaac confronted him, and the sniper admitted it, saying he had killed all the Americans at the site, and if Isaac wanted to live, he must keep talking. At first, Isaac refused, but when the sniper threatened to kill Matthews, Isaac agreed. The sniper asked him many questions, and Isaac, unwillingly, had to answer. Meanwhile, Isaac used his scope to scan the area and even drew a map in the sand, marking possible sniper positions. Isaac asked why he was doing all this, since the Iraq War was already over. Why kill American workers who were helping rebuild Iraq? Shouldn't an Iraqi want his country to develop? The sniper laughed and replied that if the war was truly over, then why was Isaac still on Iraqi soil? And as for the pipeline, it was being built for America's benefit, not Iraq's. He then asked Isaac personal questions about his family. Isaac refused, but the sniper threatened that if he didn't answer, Matthews would die. And if that happened, Matthews would be the second man to die because of Isaac's mistake, the first being Dean. Shocked, Isaac asked how he knew about Dean. The truth was that Dean's death had been Isaac's fault. During a mission, Isaac's shot missed and accidentally hit Dean, though he always lied that an enemy sniper had killed him. The sniper deliberately brought up these painful memories to break Isaac's spirit. As time passed, Isaac grew thirsty and pulled out his water bottle, only to find it empty. The sniper had purposely shot holes in it earlier, just as he had destroyed the radio, just as he had shot Isaac in the leg instead of the head, all to torture him slowly. The sniper taunted Isaac, saying by morning he would die from blood loss and dehydration. Isaac angrily called him a terrorist, but the sniper laughed and said that Isaac was the one with a gun, invading his land, trying to kill him, yet still calling him the terrorist. During this conversation, Isaac spotted a pile of trash and realized the sniper was hiding inside it. He was impressed at how skilled the sniper was, able to hide for so long in such harsh conditions. Isaac asked if he was the infamous sniper Juba, but the man replied no, he was just an ordinary Iraqi citizen protecting his homeland. Isaac suggested he might have been trained by the US Army and later betrayed them, but the sniper denied it, saying he only killed those who tried to harm his country. By now, Isaac's condition was worsening, and he collapsed from dehydration. The sniper mocked him, saying that if he died, he would skin his body and stick his tongue on his forehead. Soon after, Isaac had an idea. He placed his helmet on a stick to distract the sniper, but though the trick cost him his helmet, it didn't reveal the enemy's location. Later, Isaac noticed the body of a dead US soldier nearby. Risking his life, he crawled to it, hoping to find something useful. But when he returned, his scope was broken, leaving him blind. Just then, Isaac heard noise on the radio again and realized Matthews had regained consciousness. Isaac shouted to him about the sniper's location, and Matthews used a small mirror to try to spot the enemy. Isaac kept the sniper distracted with conversation, while Matthews slowly reached for his gun. The sniper revealed that long ago he had been a teacher in Iraq, but during the war all his students were killed, and since then he had lived only for revenge. Suddenly, a sandstorm blew through. Matthews seized the chance, grabbed his rifle, and fired multiple shots into the trash pile, hoping to hit the sniper. But while reloading, the sniper shot Matthews in the hand. Isaac called for him to take cover, but before he could, the sniper delivered a headshot and killed him instantly. Seeing his friend die, Isaac was devastated. The sniper continued mocking him, demanding to know why he carried Dean's scope. Crying, Isaac finally confessed that Dean had died because of him, not the enemy. The guilt had haunted him ever since. While talking, Isaac heard faint signals on the radio again. His base was trying to reach him. But because the sniper had tapped into the frequency, Isaac could hear them, but couldn't reply. The sniper pretended to be Isaac and tricked the base into sending a rescue team. Isaac realized now that the workers had never called for help. It was the sniper all along, luring more Americans to kill. Exhausted, Isaac eventually passed out. When he woke, the radio was silent. Thinking the sniper was asleep too, he dragged Matthews' rifle closer and aimed at the trash pile. Just then, he saw 2 US helicopters approaching. To signal them, he knocked down the wall in front of him and fired toward the sniper's hiding spot. He wasn't sure if he hit him, so he stood up in the open as bait, but the sniper didn't shoot, leading Isaac to believe the enemy was either dead or badly wounded. Soon the helicopters landed, and the soldiers placed Isaac on a stretcher to evacuate him. Weak, Isaac tried to warn them about the sniper, but could barely speak. The helicopters lifted off, but as they rose, the sniper opened fire, killing the pilot and causing both helicopters to crash, killing everyone inside. In the end, the sniper called the US headquarters himself, posing as an American soldier, and requested another rescue team. And with that shocking twist, this gripping movie comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'll meet again in the next video. Until then, be safe and keep chilling.